Well, that's not at all how I thought the Daytona weekend would go. Someone gave me the wrong script. I got the duels somewhat correct, but no one gave me the correct script for the trucks, the Xfinity, and the Cup cars. Let's just go ahead and jump straight into it. Get with ARCA, because, well, it is a part of the weekend after all at Daytona, and of all the races that were going on that weekend, I did not think that ARCA would be the only one with a green flag finish. How that happened, don't know. Didn't watch over half the race because I was at work. Came home and saw the festivities that unfolded in front of me. But nonetheless, Greg Van Alst, the man, the myth, the legend, he got himself a dub on the year. That's good for him. Good way to start things off at Daytona. And we do not like to see things start off with rain. That's what we saw with the Truck Series. So there was bunch of cautions for rain. We actually had so many cautions that there were more laps run under caution than under green flag conditions, and the racing under green, it was okay. It had some wrecks in between, but overall it felt like a downer. Just really did. Just the rain ruined everything. Couldn't get any runs going, and it's just put a damper on the mood to start off the season for the truck side of things. Zane Smith won. I don't even know who had the dominant truck in that race. I thought ThorSport was going to be up there, but turns out I was wrong. But Zane Smith gets the job done. He has a win to kick off the 2023 Craftsman Truck Series season. Yes, Craftsman is back. And now we'll shift gears over to the Xfinity Series where, boy, what a choke from Junior Motorsports. They had 4 cars up there with Austin Hill, and they couldn't do anything. They waited too long to make a move, and whenever they did try to move up and try to get a run past the 21, they ended up wrecking each other. Josh Berry runs out of fuel, which hurts me, but at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do. And if you got to do it, you got to do it early, and they didn't do it early. They waited until 2 to go, and then they wrecked. The finish, was all right. I mean, would have liked to seen them race it back to the line, but obviously with a flip on the backstretch, there's nothing you can do there. And with that being said, the angle that they had determining the winner didn't really help the case either. And I mean, you do have a car upside down, you have to throw yellow for that, but there's no conclusive angle as to who's out in front. And now we're going to go to the Cup side of things. Daytona 500, it was somewhat okay. The commercials in the Daytona 500 definitely were a mood killer for some. Seemed like they had more commercials than usual, although that probably was not the case according to some numbers. But the racing was solid. It was solid. Again, would have liked to see a green flag finish, but man, oh man, talk about heartbreak for Kyle Busch. It just seems like he's never going to win the Daytona 500, and I was pulling for him. If you would have told me that 5-10 years ago that I was cheering for Kyle Busch to win Daytona 500, I would have called you crazy. But in the end, Ricky Stenhouse gets the job done, and massive wreck on the last lap to create that scenario where we don't have a green flag finish, and Kyle Larson gets turned. Not a good way to start out the season for the 5, but great way to start the season for the 47 of Ricky Stenhouse and JTG Daughtery Racing. So now let's go ahead and shift gears into the Auto Club weekend side of things, as it's only going to be 2 series, and this is the last time that they are going to Auto Club and in the 2-mile oval configuration before they make it into a short track. And it was confirmed that they did sell acres of the property in Auto Club, so after this weekend, no more 2-mile oval. It's going to be torn down mostly and then reconfigured into a short track, which is something you don't want to see, especially after the great race that we saw a season ago. They said, you know what, instead of repaving it like we've been pushing it off, instead of repaving it, we're going to go ahead and make it into a short track. And I mean, if you saw the amount that it's worth to sell the property around it, yeah, I can see why they did that. Cole Custer won the race a season ago for the Xfinity side of things. Now he's a full-time driver in the Xfinity Series again, so I would expect Cole Custer to play a big part of this. I wouldn't count out the Junior Motorsports cars. They did look dominant at Daytona, but Gotta think that Josh Berry and Justin Allgaier are going to be up there. Maybe Sam Mayer. Brandon Jones, still don't really know what to expect from him. Got the Gibbs cars as well. They're going to play a crucial part into this race. Got John Hunter, got Sammy Smith. He might stun some people. I have to take a look at it. So, looking right here, Cole Custer is the favorite to win the Xfinity race at plus 400. Then you got Allgaier. Tyler Reddick's in this race, which I did not know until now. I didn't know Ross Chastain was in it, but I don't know how much of a shot he's got at it. Austin Dillon's in it too. Good bit of Cup guys in this race. Interesting to note. Austin Hill, last week's winner, plus 2,000. Sammy Smith also plus 2,000. Sheldon Creed might be... Wait a minute. Why is Joe Kraft and Sheldon Creed? Why do they have the same odds? That makes no sense to me. You're getting better value if you take Chandler Smith or Riley Herbst, but Joe Kraft plus 3,300. What are we doing? I don't know. But looking at it, I gotta say that Custer is probably gonna be my pick to win. As much as I hate to say it, he does so well in the Xfinity car, and now that he's back for a full go, I just can't see anyone else beating him. And like I said, he won the season go, so keep that in mind. So Cole Custer's probably going to win Auto Club. Now we're going to look at the Cup side of things, and this one kind of shocking because of how high the odds are. Typically you see these kind of odds for super speedway races like Daytona, Talladega, but Larson is the favorite to win. Again, won last season, plus 650. Going to be interesting in seeing how that one carries out. Joey Logano plus 800. He had a solid run this season ago. Always does good at Auto Club with the Auto Club car. Or AAA. One of the two. Used to run Auto Club. I'm not sure if he still does or not. Christopher Bell plus 900. Kyle Busch plus 1,000. I got to go with Kyle Busch. After what happened to him last week, he's going to be my pick for this Sunday's race at Auto Club. Looking at Chase Elliott, Reddick, Blaney, Hamlin, they're all plus 1,200. Not really know the value there. I don't know what just got on my arm. But there's good value there with someone like Eric Jones. He had a really good chance to win last year, plus 2,000. That's probably not a bad pick. Kevin Harvick, why not? Plus 2,200. It's his last race at Auto Club before they ruin it. Got Bubba at plus 3,300. If he can continue to have solid runs like he did to close out last season, then I shouldn't be surprised if he's up there in the contention for the win. Chase Briscoe plus 4,000. Priest plus 6,000. So is Cindric. A lot of high odds for these guys. I'm really shocked with how high the odds are here. Ty Gibbs also at plus 4,000. That's probably, if you're going to go as far back as trying to pick a winner with the highest odds, Ty Gibbs would probably be the go-to. I would definitely bank on him getting a top 10. If we go ahead and scroll all the way down here, they have top 2, 3, 5, and top 10. Where is Ty Gibbs at? Plus 200 for a top 10. I would definitely put money on that. That's just me, though. But yeah, overall, just wanted to get a little quick recap of the Daytona weekend and thoughts on Auto Club. So I got Cole Custer winning in Xfinity, and I got Kyle Busch winning in the Cup side of things, and I'm hoping that it's going to be a good race for the last time ever at Auto Club before they go off the schedule, reconfigure to a short track, and then come back in 2024. No, 2025, because it's 2023. Gosh, man, this whole year change is different to me. But hope you guys enjoyed that. If you want it to be a little longer, a little bit shorter, I can do that. Just put your feedback in the comments below. I want to continue to improve on these sort of videos, these recap style videos. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Take care.